What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of Clark Crew Reviews. It's your boy Donovan. Well, I just did my Avengers Endgame spoiler review. Should be posted here in a few minutes, so you can check that link out after or before you watch this video. But you know what? Let me lock my gauntlet real quick. But you know what? I figured since everybody else was talking about this, and one of my past videos, I actually predicted that Endgame would pass Avatar and Titanic, and maybe be the first $3 billion movie in cinema history. It has a good start. So, according to this article on Variety, it's titled, Avengers Endgame is already a box office juggernaut. How high can it climb? So, let's read through this together, shall we? So, it starts off by saying Avengers Endgame shattered just about every conceivable opening weekend box office record with its unprecedented $1.22 billion global debut. Damn. That's like 4 days it got over $1 billion. Aquaman and Captain Marvel took their whole cinematic run to reach $1 billion, so that's impressive. The hype surrounding Marvel's epic finale is nothing like Hollywood has seen before, but does the blockbuster have enough momentum to become the highest grossing movie of all time? That distinction currently belongs to James Cameron's Avatar, which I do not understand. I think Avatar is an okay movie, but the highest one of all time blows my mind. I think it's all a lot of those 3D ticket prices, for real, which has gone unrivaled since 2009 in terms of ticket sales with 2.7 billion worldwide. After Endgame launched with a stunning $357 million in North America and $866 million internationally, it's safe to say that comic book Avenger could be heading for uncharted territory. Some analysts believe the $3 billion mark is even a reach. Now, if it doesn't, I'm going to find that video in my collection and I'm posting that bitch. It blew the doors off the parameters of what is possible for box office for a film that's highly anticipated. And an analyst said, right? People were wondering if 300 million debut is possible. Now we know what is possible for an opening, and it's 357 million. Endgame will need a multiple of at least 2.2 times its debut to surpass the haul of Avatar. Avengers: Infinity War, the precursor to Endgame, had a 2.6 multiple, though its opening weekend was nearly 100 million less than its follow-up. It will be hard to gauge just how high Endgame will go until after its second frame in theaters, but in terms of headwinds for next weekend, Endgame will continue to rack up massive box office returns. Even a massive drop in ticket sales will result in a towering sophomore outing. The second biggest weekend ever belongs to Star Wars: The Force Awakens with 149 million, marking a 39.8% decline in ticket sales. Avengers Endgame could withstand a huge 57% drop from its initial start and still surpass that number. To compare, Avengers: Infinity War declined 55% in the second weekend. Listen, it's going to pass Star Wars: Force Awakens. Like, people are going to go out next weekend because I would imagine there's a whole horde of people, a gang of people that are like, you know what, it's going to be crowded this first weekend. We'll wait till next weekend or the weekend after, or we'll wait a couple weeks and go. You know what I mean? Because everything was sold out. Websites crashed. Theaters were staying open 24 hours a day to meet demand. So it's going to pass that. Most films don't reach 300 million during their entire run at theaters, so it's a valid question that who hasn't seen this movie yet. But given the rabid and loyal Marvel fan base, comic book nuts will be seeing Endgame multiple times before it leaves their local multiplex. Moviegoers who return 3, 4, 5 viewings will certainly help propel those numbers in the company of the top earners in domestic box office, a group that includes Star Wars: The Force Awakens, 936, Avatar, 760, Black Panther, 700 million, and Infinity War, 678. I knew Black Panther would be the highest selling comic book movie ever. I predicted it. Go look at my videos. They underestimate the power of the black dollar, like usual. So, even if we're talking 65% drop, we're still talking about incredible numbers there. Brock said that's when you start to think about it. When do we call this hitting $1 billion in North America? Whatever. That was worded funny. It doesn't have any competition for the foreseeable future, at least a month, because I'll be there to see Godzilla, fam. So, and competition won't release it until Warner Bros. Detective Pikachu opens on May 10th, which I will not go see. My son likes Pikachu, but Pokemon, but I think he just likes them. You know what I mean? You don't know anything about them really. For the reason Endgame have wide open landscape to steamroll through North America. Word of mouth is stronger. Endgame is 96% on Rotten Tomatoes and a coveted A+ on Cinema Score for audiences. So there he goes. Avatar, of course, got a big boost from its use of 3D computer graphics. Bam, told you. Technology achievement that allowed filmmakers to benefit from the premium ticket prices that come with those showings. So yes, much of the success of Endgame is due simply to ticket price increases, since at least 8 other titles are projected to have made over $1 billion domestically when adjusted for inflation. You know what they say? Might not be true now, but adjusted for inflation, Gone with the Wind would be the highest selling movie of all time. May change now, but a few years ago I did read that. People love Gone with the Wind. My mother loves Gone with the Wind. She's probably going to laugh when she watches this video and hears me say that. She used to have the double VHS. I never watched it because I was like, dang, 3 hours for a movie? And I just go sit in the theater for 3 hours. More than that, because the theater went out of electricity, or at least the screens did, so I had to wait an extra 20 minutes. But I go in there and see it, but I won't watch a classic like Gone with the Wind. But I was a kid though. Cut me some slack, right? So yada yada. So this is talking about more about like the different theaters and the different types of ticket sales, and then Endgame, Avengers Endgame posts those benchmarks. It's off to a solid start, especially in China, where it already earned $331 million over 5 days, setting a new opening day record with for the Middle Kingdom. It also puts a tempo on track to beat in 1 week what Infinity War made its entire $359 million run in the country. Damn. The opening weekend almost outsold Infinity War? Didn't expect that. The film opened day and date across the globe beside Russia, where it opens the 29th. So the kind of numbers that Disney put up last week aren't likely to be replicated anytime soon. It's worth noting that the studio has 2 other films this year that have potential to launch with absolutely massive opening weekends. The Lion King, which people are excited to see. My younger brother is excited to see it. I mean, I want to see Lion King, but like, I don't want it to be the exact same story. Like, I get it, it looks cool, but it's the exact same story. You know what I mean? And Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, the final installment. So yeah, that's gonna blow out. That's gonna blow some records out the water too. So. But yeah, Avengers, like everybody and their mother knew and predicted, is making hella money. It's gonna continue to make hella money. I was mostly satisfied with the movie. There's a few maybe plot holes that I may talk about in a later video. For me, personal, I might just post them on my Instagram. But it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I gave it an A in my review. Go check it out if you ain't seen it yet, okay? Let me unlock my gauntlet. So, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of Infinity War, or if you plan on seeing Infinity War anytime soon. While you're here, like, share, and subscribe to your boy's channel. If I get a notification that you subscribe to me, I'll subscribe back to you. If you ain't gonna subscribe, at least leave a brother a like. Help a brother out, okay? Until next time, game recognized game. Y'all take it easy. Peace.